chosen ones, empaths, and all the genuine souls out there. Obviously, when a narcissist involved in your life, you figure them out about lying to you, or you even have an inclination that they're lying to you, right? It can hurt your feelings. It can be completely devastating knowing someone that you loved, someone that you cared about, someone who you saw as an important person in your life is lying to you, whether that's in a romantic relationship with cheating or going behind your back or just lying in general, or what other types of relationships. Could even be a business partnership where they've stolen from you, or a friend has stolen from you, or something like that, and they've lied and they've tried to deceive you. Okay, it can be very, very hurtful. All right, and you got to understand that these narcissists that are involved in your life will make lies on top of lies. They'll make up more lies to try and get themselves out of it. And they're beginning to crumble because they really don't want to appear how you perceive them as a liar. They really don't want to be perceived as a liar whatsoever. So they will try to make up more and more lies to gaslight you. Okay, a lot of you may have been abandoned or ghosted or discarded because you initially caught them out about a lie. All right, I've spoken to several people that have been through this experience. They've actually caught the narcissist that was involved in their life out about a lie. The narcissist escalates the situation and, discards, abandons, ghosts, does these sorts of things, right? What I would tell you to do, right, if you feel that bond and that trust has been broken and you're no longer looking at that person the same way, I think it's a sign from God or the universe to, or whatever your belief system is, to get the hell away from them. So understand that engaging in a debate with them or getting pulled into a discussion where they're on the defensive isn't going to get you anywhere. And really, statements are more of a powerful tool to use in this area. And, when I think about this now, I could have used this in my own life, which I didn't, right? Well, I have done it, but I haven't done it at the same time. I'll go into it. Say a narcissist has lied to you. You've caught them out about something, but you don't have definitive proof that the narcissist involved in your life is lying. Okay, but your intuition is kicking in. Your gut feeling is telling you they're lying. You feel disheartened. You feel betrayed. Okay. In this scenario, I believe you should use the statement, right? I think you have lied. This is the power of I. Okay. When you speak with I to a narcissist, it creates a boundary, and you say something like this. It doesn't have to be the exact words, but you say, I believe you've lied. I don't want to be around you anymore. I don't want to continue this relationship, whether it's a romantic relationship, friend, whatever. Okay. And I had a narcissistic, psychopath, kind of toxic friend many, many years ago now. And on these given scenarios where I caught him out about lying, I should have just said on more than one occasion, I think you're lying. I don't trust you anymore. I don't want to be your friend. And it would have been an easy way out for me. I can't change the past, but I can help you now. All right. I had to learn the hard way, but I can teach you. I can let you in on that now. Speaking in a closed statement, right? Merely stating your words puts the power in your hands. Okay. There was another friend, just a toxic friend, that lied to me and deceived. Really outlandish lie. For an agenda and a motive. And I remember I wound him up. I said, I think you're lying. I actually done the very thing that I didn't do in this other given scenario. I said, I think you're lying. And I was winding him up because I knew he was lying. Based upon his reactions, I had a gut feeling. So I sent initials of what I thought he was lying about, and it was driving him wild. He's going, "Oh, what have I lied about?" Getting really defensive and stuff like that. And I was just like, I think you lied. And it kind of tore down that relationship. But I would say that speaking in these statements can be very powerful. Okay? telling them, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's a sign from the universe. It's a sign from God. You figured them out, okay? And they will crumble. That's what I'm saying. A narcissist coming with a discard, abandonment, ghosting, further lies. They're crumbling. They don't want to be perceived as a liar whatsoever. All right? They really don't. They know they're a liar. They know they're a phony. They know they're a fraud. They know they're a snake. But they really don't want to be perceived as one. By you especially. Especially you. They don't want to be perceived as a snake. So this is why sometimes you've awoken. This is kind of different, but sometimes you've awoken, and you may not even say anything, okay? It's just your gut feeling. You're thinking, this is a bit off, right? This don't make sense. This story don't add up. But the narcissist that was involved in life is very, very analytical. Very analytical, meticulously analytical, right? And they study you. And they can tell that their words haven't resonated with you. An empath is, can tell by an empath's reaction, or a chosen one's reaction, or authentic or genuine soul's reaction, when something doesn't resonate with your spirit, okay? Because they've seen many times before when they've lied and it's gone over your head and you've believed them and you've believed, you've lived the lie with them, you've believed in it, right? They've seen how it works many, many times, and they've studied your reaction when they've lied and it's succeeded. And they can often tell when it doesn't succeed. So this is without you even saying the words, I think you're a liar, or anything like that. But they can pick up on it. And they feel very, very hurt by this when you don't believe in their lie. And you might not have even said anything. And this is why discards or ghosting or abandonment can occur from a narcissist. Because they saw your awakening. They saw it in your eye. They saw that their words didn't resonate with your soul, heart, mind like it should. And they pick up on it. And they feel threatened. Not that you're going to lash out, not that you're going to get angry, not that you're going to do anything like this. But they realize that you're no longer looking at them the same way. And they're very cautious. So they will often escalate the situation. Create drama. Create chaos. Create a bust up. Create a breakup. Create a discard. Create an abandonment. Create a ghosting. To try and make you go back to sleep. This is what you need to understand. Don't let these discards, abandonments and ghostings really hurt your heart. Try to scratch beneath the veil of what's really going on. A lot of you figured them out. Alright? Could have just been part of your mind. A slight awakening. A subtle awakening within you. That was just ready. Just the initial part of the awakening. Because not all awakenings to a narcissist being a phony or a deviant are like explosive and fireworks and all of that. It's not all the time like that. You have to look back in retrospect. I know when you get further along in your journey, you might have that eureka moment. You might have that epiphany, right? But sometimes during the relationship, when you're involved with them in your life, while they were still around you, you had these slight awakenings, these subtle awakenings. Maybe not even enough for you to comprehend it completely. But something felt off in your spirit. Okay? Almost like, how can I put it? You feel a split in yourself. Okay? You felt whole. This is how I believe it feels. You feel whole. You're with this person, friend, family member, romantic partner, whatever. You feel whole. You feel complete. This person is someone important to you. And they do something, such as a lie. And you feel this split. Part of you is thinking one thing. Another part of you is thinking something else. And I believe that's a source of an awakening. Okay? So that's how subtle your awakenings can be. Right? So I want you to understand that a narcissist will squirm. They will do anything to try and get out of these situations. They will crumble. They will ghost. They will discard. They'll try and gaslight you further and further with more lies on top of lies on top of lies on top of lies to try and get out of these situations. Like I said, once you figured out someone to be a liar, and I want to touch on this. I was meant to touch on this because I actually made this video and I deleted it by accident. And I nearly forgot what I was going to say. I should have said this earlier, because in my first record I said it earlier. Look, I hope you're still here, but look, I don't want you to feel critical, like I'm criticizing you if you've told a lie or things like that. I can understand you wake up late, you snooze your alarm 5 times, you go into work an hour late, and you say to the boss there was heavy traffic, or the trains weren't running, or there was a strike, or there was a delay, or things like this, right? Or someone makes you a plate of food, you think it's absolutely disgusting, but you say, no, it's alright, it's alright, it's alright. I can understand those sorts of lies. These are very different from a narcissist that is involved in your life's type of lie, okay? So I'm not trying to get holy and righteous like with but their lies are truly an abomination of the Lord. The lies that they speak, right? A lie is a lie, but I'm saying, a lie is a lie, right? A lying is lying, okay? Whether you say you're late for work or you say the food was nice when it wasn't, but you're not doing those lies to like hurt someone, to crush someone's spirit. Like a narcissist has an evil agenda, a wicked evil agenda. So they're, you know what I'm saying? These lies are more intricately involved, right? Is what I'm trying to get at. Right? They're more complex. They're lies. Okay? So try that thing. If you figured out a narcissist and you're in this position now, okay, a simple statement. This helps you get out of toxic relationships of any kind. I know they might not let go, but this will give you some space. I don't want to be around you anymore. I think you're lying. I know you're not going to admit it. I don't want to be around you anymore. I don't want to continue this relationship. And really, chosen ones, empaths, and genuine souls should have these kind of morals about them, right? You should have these kind of, boundaries really in place that, you figure someone out about lying, it's a deal breaker, You can no longer trust that individual again. You can't feel safe and secure with that individual again. And this is not just romantic relationships, like I said. It's friends, family, boss, colleagues, anything, right? I don't want to continue this relationship. I believe you're lying. I know you're not going to admit it. You're going to keep lying. I don't trust you anymore. This relationship can't work. Simple statement. You could say it in your own way with your own sleight of tongue and everything like that. Jazz it up a bit, however you want to say it, right? But this is something that can actually be the deal breaker that actually gives you the closure and the freedom that you necessarily need to get out of these toxic relationships. So anyway, thanks for listening today. I really appreciate the support. Please book a session if you'd like to. You may donate or support to the channel if you want to. Check out the main channel for more content. My podcast is now on Spotify. All links you need are in the description box below. If you would like access to over 100 exclusive videos, daily uploads and custom video requests, join my membership program at zionmembership.com. Links also in the description box below. There's a 3-day free trial and you can cancel at any time. All content is made by me with no ties to any organisation or university. Your support truly keeps us going. I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.